Yeah, Jerry, Lori, for the last year, if a police officer caught me driving with a phone in my hand or even the phone on in my lap, that would be a written warning saying I cannot use my phone. Now, obviously, we're stationary right now, but starting on June 6th, if a police officer caught me doing the same thing, that'll be a $50 fine.
It should be a no-brainer not to do these behaviors.
Under Paul Miller's law, or Pennsylvania's distracted driving law, use of your phone while driving is prohibited.
Paul Miller's is just going to be whether your body is physically touching that phone.
Whether the phone is in your lap or in your hands, that will break the law. However, it's fine if your phone can be in a holder for things like navigation or phone calls, as long as it isn't a television show or a movie, as that's distracted driving. I spoke with a Harrisburg police officer about phone use while driving.
Serious injury or fatal crashes, and a good majority of those crashes, we've noticed that cell phones have either played a direct role or a contributing role in crashes.
The law itself aims to limit deadly distracted driving crashes after a 2010 crash that killed 21-year-old Paul Miller. A distracted tractor-trailer driver hit Miller's car head-on.
After that happened, his parents felt we need to do something to make a change here. And so his parents have fought for years trying to get a law passed in honor of her son to keep other parents and other families from having to deal with the same tragedy.
A law enacted in 2024. The penalty is a summary offense and a $50 fine. PennDOT says there's 2 exemptions: law enforcement and if there's an emergency.
As long as you are not manipulating that phone and for any other reason to call 911.
The law also targets drivers using their phones at stop signs or at traffic lights. The law also says that if a driver is convicted of homicide by vehicle and they are distracted driving, then that driver can face a harsher sentence of up to 5 years in prison. Again, these fines take place starting on June 6th, 2026. That's when you'll start seeing a $50 reminder if you are texting and driving. In Enola, AJ Sisson, WGAL News 8.